3rd and 4 from the 18. Tatum in motion. Snap. They hand it to Tatum. He throws back to Arnold. Caught it. 20, 15. Jackson Arnold cuts it to 5. Touchdown! Taylor Tatum the pass. Jackson Arnold the catch. 18-yard touchdown. And the Sooners are an extra point away from tying it in Columbia.
How about that? Just hands it to him on the jet sweep, and he throws it back. And was it Howland that came back and got just a little chip shot on the one defender that was out there in position to make a play, and you're able to convert it. I thought he was going to throw it to Burks, who was streaking down the middle of the field, but Burks was just buying that deep safety there. Awesome play. That was
what a call.
That was a great call.
3:18 to go. You got to make the extra point. Zach Schmidt on the field. Snap back, hold down, kick is away, and it is good. And we are tied. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions. Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. Oklahoma had 45 yards the entire second half until that drive. And they go 75 in very large part, on the broad shoulders of true freshman running back Xavier Robinson. But they end it with a trick play. An 18-yard touchdown pass from Taylor Tatum to Jackson Arnold, and we are all tied.
And remember,
number 20 for Missouri is now wearing number 47.
Plank reported on it earlier, guys. Remember, Taylor Tatum's been dealing with something with that right hand, and that thing looked just fine on that throw.
Give Jackson Arnold credit. It was a good throw, but he had to reach down around his kneecaps to catch it.
And it kind of went between that. The defender tried to bat it and probably didn't have great vision on it, too.
Here's the kickoff. We're down to 3:18 to go. Zach Schmidt smashed it. And the Tigers will start on the 25.
Now, one thing that I can tell you was very obvious after that touchdown, guys. Completely re-energized this defense. Zach Alley brought Danny Stutzman and Kobe McKenzie over. Made sure, hey, all right, guys, calm down. Let's get focused. Let's get out there and shut them down, fix the mistakes. So this defense is re-energized.
3:18 to go. Drinkwitz 3 timeouts. Venables 2. We've got a 2-minute timeout still as well. That was a 12-play, 75-yard drive in 5:29. 51 of the yards on the ground. Valor Automotive Group drive summary: being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us. Handoff up the middle to Noel. Stutzman makes his 17th tackle of the night, but after a 5-yard gain to the 30.
Well, they just... Your intent has got to be up. Luther Burden was covered up as an ineligible receiver right there. You know this is going to be a running play on the interior, and just I don't know what exactly we were doing on the defensive front, but we vacated that entire middle spot. Thank goodness Stutzman was there to make the play.
2nd and 5, pistol. In motion, Burden, snap. Handoff Noel, bounces it left. He's got room, 1st down 35, and he runs out of bounds at the 40. 10-yard gain by Noel. Now keep in mind, with down to 2:40 to go, Missouri has a kicker in Blake Craig who can absolutely bomb it. He's not overly accurate. He's 16 of 24 on the year, but he has hit 4 field goals of 50-plus yards this season. Robertson replacing Noel at running back from the 40. Pine awaits the snap as he moves his tight end. Now Burden in motion. Handoff Roberts, met at the line. Omosigo, ball's loose, picked up. It's Billy. Billy down the sidelines. Billy Bowman into the end zone. House it. Billy Bowman, scoop and score. Oh, mama. The ball squirted out of the pile, out of the hands of Jamal Roberts. And Billy Bowman, like he's done his entire career, was there to make the big play. And the Sooners lead it.
Well, it's the same play. They take it over that left side. This time Omosigo is there, and I don't know if someone punched at it. I don't know how that ball came flying out of there, but Billy Bowman right there. It's a shock that it's taken Billy this long in the season to score a touchdown. Haven't seen a replay or anything to make sure his foot or his knee or elbow wasn't down.
There's no way they're going to be able to tell in that pile, Ted.
That ball's already out. Yeah, I think that's legit.
Who knocked it out? Here's the extra point try. The touchdown has been confirmed. Schmidt puts it up and in. And it's 23-16. Here's another look, Ted. Omosego's involved in the play.
It almost looks like he just dropped. I don't know.
Ethan Downs is involved in the play. Touchdowns brought to you by Air Comfort Solutions, your total home solution for plumbing, heating, air conditioning, and electrical. Make the winning call today. I cannot wait to hear our friend Enrique's call of that one. Billy does it again. Draker, am I taking this timeout? Timeout on the field. We are at the 2-minute timeout brought to you by Dos Equis, the official import beer of OU Athletics. Go for Dos. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. 43-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Billy Bowman. And with 2 minutes to play, Oklahoma leads it in Columbia, Missouri, 23-16. Today's second half brought to you by Love's Travel Stops, the heart of the highway. This is Sooner football from Learfield.
With Gabe Eichert, I'm Chris Plank. Let's go ahead and tap Billy Bowman with today's All-State Good Hands play of the game. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. You're in good hands with Allstate. Gabe, I'm Plank down on the field. What a 180, Gabe, from, like 10 clock minutes ago. This seems so similar to Auburn, does it not?
It feels exactly like it, right where you never want to give up on your football team, but with the way that the offense had struggled all game long, you're sitting here going, how's OU going to win this football game? And Xavier Robinson comes in and just completely changes things offensively, just pouring it downhill over and over again, racking up yards. You get the touchdown with the trick play, and then that man, Billy Bowman, shows up when this team needs him the most. I still don't know how that ball came out of there the way it did, but I am so glad that it did. What a wild momentum shift here in Columbia.
After two fan bases go at each other for years on an app called X, it's a guy named X that appears to be the X factor here in the fourth quarter in Columbia. Kickoff into the end zone. Let me just quickly throw in here. Love's Travel Stops is our second half sponsor. We want to join so many across the state in passing along our condolences to the Loves family. The passing of the matriarch Judy Love this week. Gabe Eichert, to you and your entire family, we send you our best. We know it's been a tough week, but
appreciate that, T-Row. She was an incredible woman, truly one of a kind.
We got 2 minutes to go. Missouri needs a touchdown. They trail at 23-16. They have all three timeouts. Drew Pine, 11 of 21 passing today, is going to throw on first down. Slant pattern, right side, caught by Theo Wease at the 40. Spinning his way to midfield. He's all the way into Sooner territory. To the 48-yard line, Theo Wease.
Had trips to the left, and Theo Wease split way out to the right, and he runs that deep slant route, and they hit him right in stride.
27-yard pickup, back to pass Pine. Slides to his left, being chased, and he dumps it out of bounds. He had Trace Ford and R. Mason Thomas in pursuit. Theo Wease, 3 catches tonight, but they've been big.
Yeah, he had that big comeback route, curl route that he caught over on the sideline, caught that screen, and then this dagger route that put them right back in business.
1:44 to play, plenty of time. Remember,
Similar
all three
formation.
timeouts. Trips left, Wease right. Jones in at running back, Pine to throw. Under pressure, dumps it, got hit as he threw, and it bounced to the receiver.
It's incomplete. I don't know
the ball, the receivers flipped, but whistles blew. I think the line judge here was calling incomplete.
It's definitely, he thought maybe it was a backwards pass. It's not.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the offensive player. First down.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst call ever.
No way.
Get this right. It's a 12-yard gain if this stands.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the offense. The previous play is under video review.
Drew Pine was being hit around his legs as he threw the football, pretty obviously, I thought, out to Tavoris Jones. It bounced to him, and Jones kept running with it for a gain of 12. Here's another look, Ted.
Yeah, and I thought maybe he was thinking that the ball went backwards, but definitely didn't. Definitely deliberately threw it. Definitely a horrible call. Definitely coming back to the original spot.
I understand as an official when it's close, erring on the side of let it play out and we can review it, but that was not close.
They've got to be embarrassed when they see this replay, right?
One person who's not as embarrassed is Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law.
After video review, it's an incomplete forward pass. The ball be placed at the 47-yard line. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 42 seconds. Thank you.
McIntyre Law, the law firm you should turn to for all your personal injury needs. By the way, I have been sent Enrique's call of the Billy Bowman scoop and score. We'll have that for you in the postgame show. I haven't heard it yet, but I have great anticipation, as do you, I'm sure. I believe it should be 3rd and 10. The down marker says 2nd down, but there have been back-to-back incomplete passes here.
Luther Burden's going to be in the near slot to the trip side.
Scoreboard also says 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd down, and please set the game clock to 1 minute, 41 seconds.
Kind of holding the White Hats' hand through the end of this game here. 1:42 to go. 23-16 Sooners. 3rd and 10 from the OU 47. Pine in the shotgun. Roberts the running back. In motion Burden, right to left. Pine back to pass. Steps up, slides right. Still looking to throw. Being chased. Got hit by Dasan McCullough. Got rid of it, but it's incomplete. 4th down. 4th down for Missouri. Manning the intended receiver.
A flag.
Prior to the pass. Holding. Defense number 5. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. The penalty results in a 1st down.
Wow. That moves it to the 37, and instead of 4th and 10, it's 1st and 10 with 1:33 to play.
Wow.
Haven't seen the replay yet. Missouri still yet to use a timeout. Trips right in a bunch. The back, Roberts now joins Pine in the backfield. Tight end Norfleet left. Pine has it, gonna throw. Nice. Steps up, he's surrounded. Mason Thomas, the closer. His 7th sack of the season, the 6th in the 4th quarter. Back at the 43.
Well, he just ran that corner right there, right around that tackle. I mean, it's hard to keep it that tight on an edge rush, and he did. Dipped it and got right back up to Pine, who was already stepping up in the pocket. It's not like he stayed deep. What a play.
Guys, timeout on the field, Toby. With 4:15 to go in the football game, the defense was over here on the sideline. Miguel Chavis brought over Miguel Chavis and was individually, physically working on the stiff arm with him, using that straight arm. Miguel Chavis was up using R. Mason Thomas as the offensive lineman to show him that exact move that he used to get the sack to put Missouri in 2nd and long here. Great coaching by Coach Chavis.
Oh my gosh, they're showing the replay for the defensive hold. That is a horrible, awful call. That is. I cannot even believe what I just saw.
2nd and 16 from the Sooner 43, 1:29 to play. Trips left, one right. Pine has it. Sooners bring the house. Pine under pressure, lets it fly down the near sideline for Wease, and it's incomplete and out of bounds. Pine has taken a pummeling on this final drive as he works his way back to his feet, and it's 3rd and 16. Pine limping heavily. 1:24 to go. 2 timeouts remaining for the Tigers. 14 fourth quarter points for the Sooners. Has them in front by a touchdown. 23-16. Overload left, tight end right. Now they move Roberts, the running back, to the right as well. Clock is stopped. Pine, 3-man rush. Now they add a fourth. Looking, deep shot, looking for Burton. He's open, and he caught it. And he's out of bounds around the 10. Luther Burton finally made the big play at the 10-yard line.
Jacoby Johnson fell down deep in the secondary on that play as Luther Burton ended up streaking down the sideline wide open.
1st and goal at the 10. They need a touchdown and an extra point to tie it. They could go for 2 in the win if they get it in. 1:16 to go. Pistol formation. Carroll, the running back, they'll hand it to him. Runs left, met at the line of scrimmage, stood up, pushed back, might have lost half a yard.
I think it was our Mason Thomas again.
Stutzman in on it as well.
Timeout.
And we have used a
Missouri.
timeout, and let's pause
It's their
quickly.
second. It will be 30 seconds.
10 seconds for
reset the-
station ID as we pass 10 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. Stations, identify yourselves. This is Sooner football from Learfield. It hasn't been aesthetically pretty, but it has been an entertaining and tight football game all night tonight here for the first time in Columbia, Missouri since 2010. Dramatic fourth quarter heroics for Xavier Robinson, a trick play from Taylor Tatum and Jackson Arnold, and a scoop and score by Billy Bowman has put OU in front by a touchdown, 23-16. But Missouri has driven the field and they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal from the 10. Eli Drinkwitz with 1 remaining timeout. Danny Stutzman now a new career high 19 tackles tonight. Pistol formation. Pine claps his hands, now straightens up, looks back at the sideline. Carroll, the back, stands to his left. 4 wide receivers. Pine has it. Looks to throw. He throws end zone. Far right side. It is caught. Wow. Touchdown. Theo Wease over Eli Bowman. Theo Wease has pulled the Tigers within a point. A great throw by Drew Pine. Wease out-jumped Eli Bowen for the football. The only question was, did he come down inbounds?
It happened right in front of me, and he got his right foot in before his left foot hit out of bounds. Wow. What a catch.
Amazing.
From live
catch.
action up here and even watching it on the television, he looks out, but I haven't seen a zoomed in shot of it.
1 missed extra point tonight already for Blake Craig. This one to tie it. Snap good, hold good, kick is away, and he made this one. Boy, these 2 offenses couldn't do anything all night, Ted. But in the fourth quarter, this is the 4th touchdown. Now, one of them was from the defense. But it's 23-all with 1:03 to go. And the Sooners about to get the ball back with 2 timeouts remaining.
And it's a frustrating final drive. You know, we had the horrible call that they tried to rule a fumble, which was egregious in itself. That thankfully was overturned. And then the worst defensive holding call I've ever seen in my life, borderline criminal. That shouldn't have been called. Give him the automatic first down. And a play later, I believe, or 2 plays later, Luther Burton, you know, he ends up running down the sideline wide open. Jacoby Johnson falls down, and they get that big play that puts him down there in scoring position. Frustrating, but definitely helped out by the horrible call.
Well, there is time here. OU's most effective offensive play has been handing the ball to a running back. They do have 2 timeouts. How frisky are they feeling? Here's the kickoff first. Craig boots it, got a hold of it good. Over the head of Bowman. Touchback. Sooners start at the 25. You want to go win it, Teddy, but you don't want to lose it.
That's true. Yeah, you got to be smart. You know, this may be one of those where you start off conservative, you hand it off, and hopefully you bust one and get out near, you know, the 40-yard line or so, to where you feel a little bit more comfortable pushing the ball down the field a little more aggressively.
Zach Schmidt has made a 56-yarder already tonight, third longest field goal in OU history. He's going the other way here, though. Mild wind, but going into the wind. From the 25, Arnold with Robinson at running back. Approaches the line with further instructions. 7 on the play clock as he backs into the gun. He's got 4 wide receivers. Jackson's got it. He's going to throw. Looks right, throws the slant, and there's flags everywhere as Burks was being turned by the DB. This is going to be pass interference. Tried to hit Deion Burks at the 30.
I like it. Quick play, quick hitter. Don't have to protect for a really long time. Burks does
pass interference. Defense, number 5. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. The result of the penalty is a first down.
Burks does a good job getting inside on that route, and you get that quick little penalty there, but it's also a play where he can catch that in stride and turn that into a big gainer if he's not interfered with.
It was 3, not 5, Sidney Williams. So from the 30, they got 5 yards out of that. 1st and 10 again. 1 minute exactly to play. 2 timeouts remaining for OU. Tie game. Bauer sharp in motion. Arnold handoff. Robinson up the middle, pushing the pile out near the 35. He got about 5 more. Clock runs. 50 seconds. And we got a Tiger slow to his feet. Sooners up over it. 42 seconds. 2nd and 5. Arnold to throw. Has time. Steps up. Now he's being chased. Ball's loose. Fumble. Missouri's got it. And they're going to score the other way. Oh, no. Jackson Arnold hit. Dropped the football. Zion Young picked it up and took it in for the touchdown. And Missouri, with 30 seconds to go, has taken the lead. A scoop and score by Zion Young. Tragedy has struck in Columbia for the Sooners.
Oh, man. That ball's got to come out quick. He doesn't see it, pulls it down, tries to scramble to the outside to find some time, and never even gets it up. Is pulling it up to try and ditch the football, but as soon as he tries to bring his hand up to throw it, just loses the grip, and it floats out there into the perfect spot to be scooped up by the defensive end and walked into the end zone.
Extra point is good. A season that's been full of so much heartache and injury appears has added more. Oklahoma had the lead, and their defense on the field. Missouri drives, scores the tying touchdown, then their defense puts them in front with 30 seconds to go, 30-23. What a crazy 4th quarter of this game. It was 10-9
number 0
going to the final frame. And now it's 30-23. And now you have to get aggressive, obviously. 30 seconds and 2 timeouts. The 4th turnover tonight for Oklahoma.
Well, you've got to get aggressive, but the things have changed so drastically. Previously, you needed a field goal. Now you've got to figure out a way to get it into the end zone. So clear desperation mode.
Touchback as Bowman takes a knee. We have an injured Tiger here on the kickoff. What a turn of events.
For an injured kicking team player.
Glorious and then heartbreaking.
The good news is you still have the 2 timeouts. So you've got some time here to move the ball up into a position to where you can take a shot at the end zone late and see what happens. You can start off maybe working the sideline. You should get huge cushion here from Missouri, you would think, but maybe they get aggressive and put the pressure on Jackson Arnold in the pocket and try and force him into another mistake, which, isn't a bad idea if you're Missouri.
The injured Tiger on the kickoff has been helped up, cannot put any weight on his right leg. Brady Holtman is being helped off the field here. Well, they've already received one dose of Sooner Magic tonight. Is there a second? 4 wides. Robinson in the backfield to try to help block here from the 25. 30 seconds to go. Arnold back to pass. Looking left. Throws across the middle. Caught. Burks at the 30. Oh, takes a shot. That's got to be targeted. And he's down on the turf. I don't see a flag anywhere. Here comes the medical team, as Deion Burks was absolutely obliterated at the 30-yard line. We're getting another look at it here. Oh, my, that's targeting. Helmet to helmet from the corner, Sidney Williams. But there is not a flag down.
I think it was shoulder pad to helmet, but still, some of the things that I've seen called targeting in this game, that is clearly targeting compared to some of the stuff that I've seen only today.
This is reviewable from the booth. It is only a 5-yard gain.
I mean, that was a massive collision.
I hope Deion is okay. Let's forget about the penalty for a second. I mean, his helmet, not only did he take the hit, but the hit forced the helmet down to the turf hard. We're looking at him on the television. Looks like he's moving his arms. They're trying to stabilize the neck. And that's really all we can see because he's completely surrounded by trainers. Chris, I don't know if you have a better look down there.
Yeah, Gabe and I right here, field level. Gabe straight across from it. I'm a little bit more down towards the Sooner end zone, and it's every team doctor, every team athletic trainer right now, including head athletic trainer Robert Fulton, and under the watchful eye of head coach Brent Venables. Team mostly over here on their knees. Jimmy Timms, JT, FCA director, sharing prayers with those who want it, but just obviously a very scary moment here near the end of this game. You could hear it down here on the sideline.
Yeah, game. Just an extremely violent hit. They're talking to Deion Burks right now, and he's answering their questions.
We just got a better replay, Teddy. You caught it better than I did. What'd you see?
It's helmet to helmet. It's high. You know, Burks is going down. I'll go back to what I said a moment ago. I've seen that called targeting for years now, almost instantaneously by all officials on the field. Saw one today that wasn't anything close to like that, called targeting, reviewed, and still upheld the ruling on the field. I mean, that's a helmet-to-helmet contact. I don't know.
I mean, it's consequential, too. Again, our concern is with Burks here, Deion Burks. The ball's on the 30. It would move it to the 45. They're helping him sit up now. That's great to see. A targeting penalty would move the ball to the 45, which would help. I mean, they'd still have a long ways to go, but 19 seconds left. And maybe they're waiting to announce that they're reviewing this until they know Deion's okay. Yeah, but we've seen no indication of a review yet.
He's moving his legs, guys.
Good. Good.
He's about to stand up.
Good.
Good.
There he is. He's to his feet.
And obviously a little disoriented coming off the field. They're still talking to him, but eyes are open, answering the questions, on his feet, and now making his way to the sideline.
Boy, I got to tell you, I am stunned that we're not looking at this again. Burks has been helped off the field.
There were injuries on the play by both teams. Therefore, we do not have a 10-second runoff, and the clock would start on my signal. Oklahoma has elected to take their second timeout. Timeout, Oklahoma. It'll be 30 seconds.
Deion's walking under his own power over here. They're going to go ahead and take him straight back to the locker room, as you might imagine, under the watchful eye of Robert Fulton, who we talked about. And just a scary moment. He's able to move. Again, he got hit hard, so he's not 100%, but he's able to at least get off the field under his own power.
So 19 seconds, one timeout left, and they're 70 yards away. If you stepped aside, I regret to inform you, OU trails this game 30-23. A wild fourth quarter. We're ready for action again. Jackson Arnold back to pass. Looks right, lets it fly down the near sideline for Brennan Thompson. Come back, knocked away from him. No flags. That was at the Missouri 30, and we're down to 12 seconds.
Oh, I had a chance at that one. Thompson cut back in front of the deep safety there, the deep player, and I thought he was going to have a chance to pluck that one out of the air and maybe even hit the ground running, but the defender came over the top and knocked it out.
12 seconds. Arnold, straight drop, looks left, throws left, little out. That's a no gainer to Bauer Sharp. 7 seconds. That was a worthless play.
And we really got lucky there. It looked to me like they could have wind the clock on that one, like he was going backwards out of bounds.
Please set the game clock to 8 seconds. 8 seconds on the game clock, please.
It is fourth down now. 4th and 5.
Thank you.
But there's 8 seconds left of more concern from the 30. Arnold looking left, steps up. Now he'll run it. This will be the last play of the game. 40, 45, 50.
Get down.
45-yard line. Pitches it out. That's Sharp at the 40. 35 pitches it back to Arnold, but he threw it by him and it rumbles out of bounds. And the game is over. A wild fourth quarter goes back and forth. And Missouri makes the final big play. A scoop and score by Zion Young is the difference in this one. And our final score tonight in Columbia, it's Missouri 30 and Oklahoma 23. The post-game show is next. This is Sooner Football from Learfield.